Oh, good gracious, you guys. You cannot make this stuff up. Just when I think we've seen everything that we could possibly see here, something else happens. Let's take a look at this. I'm getting this from a GWA promotion, I think is the name of it. We're just going to play a few seconds. So take a look at this person right here in the red and tell me if this looks like if he looks familiar.
There, a wild swing, and his forward motion carried him over the top rope.
Over the top. Anybody recognize this guy? And by the way, this video that I'm putting on here for you guys this is going to be about Sarah Boone's case. You really can't make this stuff up. So I got an email today from Laura, who everyone knows, Interesting Captures. She's one of our mods. And Alexis had sent something over to her to tell her to check this out. Well, come to find out, this person right here in the red is the latest JAC approved psychologist in the Sarah Boone defense. Now, with that being said, what he did here and the work that he did here with the wrestling thing, he was making money on the side while he was going to college. It says it in this article that we're about to read. So I wanted to read this article to you guys to kind of give you an idea. I'm like, what? Now you're going, wait, which one is he? Because we got so many doctors. We got one that's stealing body parts and everything else. So let me show you really quick just so you get an idea of who he is. This is Michael Brannon. You've seen some things. You've seen some images of him, some videos of him. We've shown him recently on our channel. And I think he has a decent reputation. I thought he did. Let me read you guys this article that came from the New Miami Times. This was back in the 70s and 80s.
Introducing out of Melbourne, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ted Marshall. His opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, from New York City, New York, Dr. Red Roberts.
Weasel, that's what the crowd is yelling. Is Dr. Red Roberts there? You see him there. A competitor who's certainly not.
Now, if you guys know anything about wrestling, you know that most of the stuff is a put on, and it's just good. It's a good show, right? A lot of people like it. This was the 1980s Florida wrestling. I don't know exactly what part of the wrestling. I don't know what their levels are and what the different leagues are and everything, but he got paid to do this while he was going to college. But there was some controversy around him. It says former pro wrestler Michael Brannon cost taxpayers. The fans loved to hate him. He is his character on the wrestling circuit. It was a pro wrestling circuit from the late 70s to the mid 80s. It says, but hunkering beneath this Mr. Hyde was an actual Dr. Jekyll. Roberts was the wrestling persona of Michael Brannon, who's now a Fort Lauderdale psychologist. While body slamming his way around the world, Brannon earned his doctorate from Nova Southeastern University by the 90s. He had swapped the ring for another theatrical battle zone, the courtroom. There he was a financial success by the mid-2000s, earning up to $600,000 a year. $600,000 a year on the state's dime as a forensic psychologist. His reputation grew as he testified in courthouses in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties in Florida. But after Brannon banked more than $1.5 million, his largest source of income, Broward public defender Howard Finkelstein cut him off. The fallout was as dirty as any WrestleMania matchup. So Finkelstein says, I wanted a system that was more fair. So it sounds like they were just bringing him in as a doctor every single time they had somebody up on the thing. But what Finkelstein says is that when he decided to bring his personal anger and resentment into the courtroom before a jury with one of my clients on trial for his life, that's when I was on legal notice. Now, when was this written? This was written in 2013. It says Brannon sued in a case that has been rumbling through the courts for the past 3 years and is currently on appeal. He calls the dispute a real-life death match with Howard Finkelstein. I don't know. I mean, this is an old thing, but I thought this article was interesting because of the fact that they're talking about him having issues down south. And I wonder if this is what's driven him to do more up, you know, obviously in Orlando, up North Florida, and so on. And of course, we know that he's making a lot of money now on court TV. I mean, just as someone who can give great interviews, which to me, it's like, okay, so what? Who cares? But at the same time, I think it's interesting that he has this, he likes to act. He likes drama. Not that he likes drama. He likes to act. Someone that likes to act, it means that he could probably put on a show if he needed to. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. Thank you, Alexis, for sending that over. And thank you, Laura, for getting it over to me. Oh, Lord have mercy. And we'll go out watching him do a little bit of his spiel. I used to love Saturday morning. We used to have so much fun watching some of these. Okay. ICW Wrestling is the name of the channel.
Hello, doctor. How you doing, brother? Look out here. I brought the ICW camera crew here, and they want to talk. We're going to talk to you a little bit. Wave to the people, Red.
That is so nice that I now have a chance to not just be here with my individual patients. And, you know, I have been quite successful. Don't touch that. I have been quite successful throughout my long, illustrious career as a psychologist. But all of you people needn't know that right now. For you see, I understand you people far better than you'll ever understand yourself. You see, don't touch that. You see, you people go through your day-to-day existence much like Herman, who is just here in my office. And you see, I said don't touch anything. And you see, Herman is a person who pretends to be happy. He is not in touch with his feelings. Oh, no, just like, don't touch anything. Just like all of you, he is not aware of the problems that he has. That's why Dr. Red Roberts, you're going to shock yourself. That's why Dr. Red Roberts is here at the ICW. You see, my good personal friend, Rusty Brooks, a man much aligned, much abused throughout the entire world of professional wrestling, said, Dr. Red, sitting in your office, you can only help so many people. But I can give you the opportunity to reach out deep.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and feel free to leave a comment. Have a blessed day.